that should do it. Let's make it daytime real quick, and then we'll get started. And thankfully it's just me online right now, so therefore it's fine. Okay. Let's do this right. Well, hello. Hi. I'm DVC. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're feeling fantastical today. I'm way up here. So, check it out, y'all. We got some things to talk about. Okay, you can hear the game a little bit, but it's not too loud. But you can't hear me, which is more important. Okay. I'm gonna turn the game. Let's do master volume just a teensy. Let's turn these up just a teensy bit, but not too much. Okay, still working out the kinks on the sound here. But also, you know what? I suppose I could also turn down my mic just a little bit. Alright, that should do it. Oh man. Alright, well, I'll figure it out eventually, but okay. So check this out, y'all. So, Ark Survival Evolved. We all know it. We've been playing it for a long time. And there's one thing that always remains a constant for me. Or one thing that I've doing, because I do a lot of standing back and watching, right? Because I don't really say anything until I have all the facts. That's just me. You know, my dad does that, and that's just something I do as well. Is I'll analyze situations and things of that nature before I make comments and before I start speaking. That's always been my nature. And by the way, what we're doing is we're clearing an area. We're clearing out a big area for the new base location, which this is Slipgator's old spot, and he had pretty much that ridge all the way around, all the way over here, and all of this foresty area, which I'm going to eventually clear out. But probably not today. I might go into GCN later and just blast all the rocks or something like that, all those trees up, and just remove all that stuff. Put behemoth gates up. I don't know. But check it out. So I have been playing this game since it came out for PS4. So I missed the center. I missed Scorched. And I was just a viewer when this game first came out. Now, I watched Slipgator, Zul'jin, all those people when there was only like a handful of people in the game, a handful of dinos in the game. Now there's over 100. You know, I've been following this game for a very long time because, well, duh, dinosaurs that you can tame. Say what? I can ride on a T-Rex and like eat people. Say what? Oh, you son of a dinkus! I'm in. Obvious word replacement is obvious, but and obviously this is that morning meme that's going on about now. But anyways, one thing that always remained a constant to me, at least in my analyzing, is how much complaining takes place. Now, honestly, though, I see. I'll bring up two methods, two things. One that does it right, and one that does it wrong. And the best example of complaining done right was with Sonic the Hedgehog and how angry pretty much all the internet got. When that design got leaked out, everyone was pissed. People on YouTube, people on Twitter, people on Facebook, people on Tumblr, whoever still uses that, Reddit, everyone got pissed to the point of where people were making edits of that teaser poster of Sonic with his hand on the ground and doing that signature running pose or whatever that is synonymous with the character. You know, people saw that there were edits very quickly that was like, this is the proper Sonic or whatever. And you know what? The studio listened. The studio took notice, and they made the changes. They pushed back the movie, spent an absorbent amount of funds redesigning the character, re-rendering the character, remaking the whole movie with the new design, basically. And the folks and the fans were happy. That is complaining done right. Now, what is complaining done wrong? Well, it's quite simple. Look at the ARC fandom. Look at the people that make comments saying, this is stupid, I don't like this, this is dumb, blah blah blah, but they're not, in those comments, they're just saying only that. It's not constructive, and you're just whining for the sake of whining. You're not actually saying anything, you're just saying words. Now, just saying words doesn't necessarily mean that you're saying something. Look at YouTube channels like Jade Plays Games, for example. Jade Plays Games. Best example of someone who cares about the game and wants to see it succeed. That is the best example I can think of, off the top of my head, of someone who cares about art to the point of where, hey, he's calling out everybody. He's calling out the devs, he's calling out everyone, people in the fandom for not saying anything. I just watched a video the other day, or whatever day that was, where he just said, hey, y'all need to quit complaining and do something. You know, and this is my call to arms as well. I say, what we need to be doing is, rather than sitting here whining like a bunch of brats that didn't get the toy they wanted on Christmas, because literally that's all I freaking see, honestly. And rather than complaining like that, say, hey, here's an idea to fix this aspect of the game that clearly is disliked. For example, I don't like PvP updates affecting PvE. Now, as you can see, if I pause this, if you look at the bottom settings, obviously, I'm pointing at it, but you obviously can't see. But if you look in close, you can see that this set on my server, this is PvE and friendly fire. So PvE servers are suffering because of PvP and that kind of thing. Why do PvP updates matter to PvE players? Best example. Look at the Manic Armor and the gosh, what is that other guy? The Velonosaur, one of my favorite creatures in the game, stupidly overpowered when it came out, and I played PvE at the time, by the way, and the creature was nerfed significantly from launch. Why does the damage value not matter to the PvE player? It's for base defense, right? So you would want this creature as strong as possible. You would want it to be able to defend your base effectively. In fact, on the Valkyro server, I had stupidly powerful villains defending my base on aggressive. I did. And now, mind you, I didn't always have people attacking me or anything like that, but helped the situation. it did help out big time. Now, what am I doing here? Let's go up here. I think the people that are just talking for the sake of talking are the problem. They're the real problem. They're also why the devs kind of stopped talking to us for a while. And yes, Jade pointed this out, and Jade's right. Them not communicating is wrong. That's not good, like, at all. But at the same time, we, as the players, need to stop whining at every little decision that's made and actually be constructive. Hey, listen, I like this idea. You know, the idea of nerfing the Velonosaur's damage is good. However, that should not affect PvE players. It shouldn't. That's my constructive criticism about those nerfs. Now, am I saying revert it? No, absolutely not. Don't do that. The PvP players that like the Velens and whatnot, they'll love that. So, obviously, don't revert too terribly much. But what I'm saying, if anything, is that I think there should be a separation between PvE updates and PvP updates. The Velonosaur and Man of Armor nerfs being chief among those. And though honestly, one of the biggest things I'd say should be absolutely nerfed is the Utyrannid, the wild UT's range. Because, my god, why is it so big? Why? That doesn't make any sense to me. And my phone just fell on the floor. That's great. I'm fine. Nothing's hurt. My phone just fell on the floor. I'm fine. Anywho's, I'm not gonna sit here and whine, I hate this, I hate that, blah, 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 blah. Screaming into the void does not help anything. It really doesn't. So, I would challenge everyone here who is probably going to watch this video and say, oh, look at this guy just talking into the void, complaining about the game, blah, blah, blah. Shut up. I'm making a point, okay? But check it out. If all we're doing is complaining and not offering up any solutions, then why bother? You're wasting their time. You're just throwing more negative energy at the devs that they don't freaking need thrown at them to begin with. Which is why, if I ain't got nothing nice to say, I just won't say anything. And that's what a lot of people, I think a lot of people should take away from what I'm saying. If you don't have anything nice to say about what the devs are doing or whatever, what have you, don't say anything. Keep your mouth shut. It's plain and simple. It's really not that hard. Keep your mouth shut. Because guess what? You're not helping with anything. If all you're doing is whining and complaining, I hate this, I hate that, blah, 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 blah. You're just giving yourself a minute of fame for the sake of giving yourself a minute of fame. It's not helpful, it's not kind, it's not right, and you're only helping yourself. So I would challenge anyone to analyze themselves and really ask, is what I'm saying right now in this YouTube comment or in this Twitter thread, is it actually going to help the devs make the game better? Oh look, it's not going to help the devs make the game better. I should not make this comment. Erase your comment. Now yes, I'm sounding like a sort of reinforcement Nancy right now, but do hear me out. And if you're this far into the video, clearly you're interested in what I have to say. Right? Right? Right. Okay. So, I think we should get a thread together. Get a thread together on Twitter or anywhere. Just make a massive thread of things you don't like about the game. Okay? So, I'll make a big thread, and what we'll do is we'll shoot it to the devs, be like, here's a compilation of everything that is disliked in the game and that we think needs fixing. Now, is this plan foolproof? No, there will be trolls who don't take this seriously and put stupid stuff in there. And obviously, we'll have to police those and obviously not take those seriously, because obvious trolls are obvious, and it would be blatantly obvious to all of us and the devs, really, that this person's a troll. They're not actually trying to help. Now, this isn't a permanent solution. I mean, it's a good solution. I've thought about it thoroughly. But one thing I would like to see is us actually helping the devs instead of whining about blah blah blah. Folks like Jade are exactly what I mean. Because Jade cares about the game. Jade wants to see the game succeed. I want to see the game succeed. But that's not going to happen without you guys' support. So I would challenge all of you to take a look at the things you don't like. Okay, what do you hate about Ark? What do you wish would change? What do you think wish would stop? Me personally, I would wish that freaking trolls or what have you would be more containable. I personally would love to see PvE updates and PvP updates be separated. I would love that. Why? Because I'm a PvE player. And damage nerfs and things like that, excuse the sniffles here. Damage nerfs and things of that nature affect my gameplay significantly. Not too much. I mean, I play on a very boosted server, obviously. So, I mean, really, I could just up the damage and then there we go. But for other servers, if the base damage sucks, then guess what? Hate to break it to you, but it's going to suck for everything else. But one thing I would love, love, love to see is more communication from the devs. Hear me out. The whole reason I think that the devs stopped communicating with us about everything is because, like I said, a lot of times it's just people, I don't want to say that word, whining about decisions that the devs made. I don't want to say a word that I want to say right now, but you get the point. I think some of you might know what I want to say, but I'm not saying it because I don't talk like that. But that's the whole problem. Is you got a lot more of that than actual, here's how to fix the game. Here's how I think this could be fixed. I would like to see more of that. Rather than people whining about whatever, and this platform is actually big enough, I'm just trying to level it out so I can actually put some doors up on the front. Oh, that's right. I could just snap. Wait, does that work? Oh, no, it doesn't. Come on. There we go. There we are. And these lower walls are just to fill it in, so that way it doesn't look stupid. Or too terribly stupid, rather. Put a gate right there. Door. Wall. Ceiling. I'm just trying to figure out how to level this thing out. There we are. Because I want to do... Actually, that's perfect right there. bam, and bam. There we go. Perfect. Now, we'll just take our walls and take some walls and fill this gap up. But yeah, no, I don't... I'm just trying to figure out different solutions that not only help us, the players, out, but also help the devs. That single out the things that we take issue with, but also helping the devs in getting information that they need to make our playing experience better. Now, what have they done already that works? Honestly, I can't recall everything off the top of my head. But I do think that weeding out the people that have been doing all the duping and the meshing and all that, perfect. But the execution kind of sucks. If what Jade says is 100% true, and I believe it, why would he lie about anything? Loaded crisis. But anyways, I think Jade's right. Punishing everyone for what a few people have done, that's not right. I agree with Jade there. That doesn't make any sense. You know, if people were gifted items that were duped and whatnot, how are they supposed to know? How are like newbie players supposed to know that that raptor that they just got from the alpha from that tribe or whatever was duped? How is the newbie player supposed to know that? They can't know that. It's impossible for them to know that because they just got on the fracking server. So how would they know? It's not their fault. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, it's this person, it's that person, blah 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 blah. I'm not going to do that. That's dumb. That's a waste of time, and it makes no sense. Now, is it wishful thinking in some cases? Well, yeah, it is wishful thinking. But guess what? Wishful thinking is better than freaking people just talking into the void and whining like a bunch of brats. And I challenge anybody who is watching this video to freaking actually offer up some changes. What would help the game the most? What would you want to see happen that could actually be helpful? Now, I don't want to see any of this stupid ideas that only like affect like the one group of people, because this is more. Ark Survival Evolved is more than just PvP. Hate to break it to you, but it's true. This game is way more than just the meshing and the insiding and all that other PvP oriented stuff that I don't understand. Why people would want to do that stuff. It's more than that. And I think because so many people are focusing only on that aspect of the game, that there's all this whining. That's what I think personally. I could be wrong, and I will openly admit that I could be wrong, like some. But I'm not going to sit here and just say that everything is wrong in the game. Everything is terrible. No. I mean, look at this. I'm sitting here making a base that kind of looks cool. And also, well, yeah, I like it. Could it be better? Absolutely. But I'm not concerned about better right now. I'm just concerned about getting it done. You know? So, I'm not going to say it. Could I sit here for the rest of this video and complain? No. But I would challenge people who care about this game to open up and let's figure out a way to solve this. Now, actually, that earlier idea that I had, it's actually pretty good. Good, I think. We should make a massive thread on Twitter or Reddit. And here's how I think it should work. Okay? So check it out. What we should do is we should make a mass Twitter thread of everything that you don't like in the game, okay? So everything that you hate in the game right now as it is currently. So something you would change in the game right at this moment. And I would say, for me, right off the top of my head, I don't like that PvP and PvP updates negatively affecting the PvE experience. That's something I would say. And I don't like that. I would then put that on the list of things that, and then whoever agrees with that sentiment can like the tweet or whatever, right? And what that will do, and whatever stuff is upvoted the most, right? That's the type of, that will tell the devs, okay, so they don't like this. Let's fix that. Now, obviously, all this all this meshing and whatnot, that kind of takes precedence right now, considering that's kind of the problem of the week, and has been for like ages, I think. I don't know. This is just what I've heard from Jade, and I trust that guy to give proper information about whatever. You know what I mean. But I trust that man to actually give right information about anything that's actually wrong with the game. So anyone else, shut up. Just like I got freeze and infinite for gosh, what am I trying to say? I got freeze and infinite for honor stuff. I got Jade for arc stuff. Plain and simple, right? So, whatever Jade is saying that they're doing, because I don't follow the YouTube. I don't follow their Twitter that much. I don't follow the personal Twitters. I don't really do all that stuff because I have enough to do already with my channel and everything. So I don't really have the time to really focus that stuff. If you know what I mean. If that makes any sense. I hope I'm making sense, right? Right? Anyways, I think, well, that's all I really could say. And you know what? Oh, what the heck is that? Is that a Pteranodon? Where is it? Oh, there you go. I still need to get better Pteranodons. 105, you suck. But yeah, no, I would very much like to see that. I'll make the thread myself, and I'll do a little bit of an explainer, and hopefully we can make a big compilation of all the stuff, and other people can write comments. It doesn't have to be just me, because I want everyone to comment on this thing. I want everyone to get together, and we'll talk together on the thread, and we'll figure this out together. So that way, we make sure we're telling the devs as a community, hey, this is stupid. Because I'm sick of the whining. I'm sick of the complaining. I'm sick of only Jade and Hod, shout out to that guy's amazing, being the only ones that are really saying, hey, this sucks about the game. Stop doing this, Is it bothersome that it's only Jade? Yeah. I mean, all these other YouTubers that are playing the game and not really doing anything else, it's pretty stupid that they're not saying anything. Like, listen, you have a problem with the game, speak up. You have a platform, use it. So, I mean, that's all I really got to say on the matter. I mean, can't really think of anything else right now off the top of my head. But yeah, no, the Twitter idea, I really like it, and that's the only thing I can really think of that helps everyone. Okay, so obviously I'm going to keep on building, but I think that's gonna wrap things up. If I can, that's gonna wrap things up for us today, folks. If you guys did enjoy the video, do not forget to drop it a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I'm gonna the link to my Twitter, I believe, yes it is in the description below. I'll be putting out those tweets after the stream. So give me a few minutes, and I'll put those tweets out, and then we can do this together. I want to see us work together on this. Me personally, I got like no following on Twitter whatsoever. I'm not anyone special, but I'm someone that cares. And I've been inspired by Jade to speak out. To say, hey, I don't like this. This needs to change. So, shout out to Jade for this inspiration. I mean, I have this platform for a reason. I mean, yes, I'm 12 or 13 subs strong or whatever, and that's nothing. But it's better than sitting silent. You know what? Because I'm on here. I mean, I doubt that the devs are going to sit here and watch a 30-minute YouTube video of this 25-year-old man just not whining, but shouting into the void, hey, stop being stupid, basically. And, you know, that kind of thing. Yes, I'm building on a stone. This is literally just template, because I don't want to waste a bunch of metal, obviously. And, you know, that being that. But yeah, guys, I'm going to make that Twitter thread here in just a few minutes. I actually have Twitter open for me right now. So, obviously, okay, so check it. So yeah, oh, you know what? Let's stand at the center door right here. Boom. Yeah. So that will do it for today, folks. Again, let's do this together. You know what? We need to act as a community. We are a community for a reason. So let's, you know, actually be one. And yeah, I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye bye.